So I'm not telling you that. I just think things should be done in moderations, whatever you're doing. Have control. Don't lose control of who you are and what you're dealing with.
Right.
You know what I mean? The mothers, sadly but so, her mother's probably my age or less than that, younger than that. So we have kids having kids.
No, grandma's your age.
Yeah.
Mama's probably 20.
Because it's worse than when I was. My mother had me at 16. I was when I see these little girls with their little baby crossing, I think about all the time, like, wow, did they eat? Or are they did they just get kicked out of their aunt's house and now they got those bags going all the way to the Bronx like me and my mother used to have to do? You know what I'm saying? Or I find myself sleeping over my cousin's house and you know what I'm saying? That type of lifestyle. And it makes me think about them.
Things like that, like what you just said, that's what we definitely help when brothers and sisters come in, because we get situations like what you just about being kicked out and all that. And our goal and our objective definitely is to help them, get them a place to stay, things like that. And like the scripture says in James, faith without works is dead. And I think pretty much that's when you use the word action, the Bible uses the word like works. Having faith, belief is okay, but you need actions or works to back that up.
Because we're the power, right? I've noticed that in the way other people deal with their people, especially in prison. You come in, let a Latino brother come in right away. He'll hear some soap, hear some socks, hear something to eat, everything. Our own kind coming, who's that? Where you from? You know what I mean? It's just, it's just like, why? It's like, I remember one time, right? And administration hated it. And it was, I never forget it, 60 men to a dorm. And 30% is doing well compared to prison status, right? Chicken, boxes of chicken, everything you want. Then you have another percentage that's just getting by. And then you have a whole set that don't have nothing, just going off of the system's food, whatever they slop that they throw in. So it was around time, the holidays, everyone. So I'm like, how about everybody put in what they could? Those that don't have money, y'all responsible for the dishes and the seasoning, which y'all, you know what I mean? Everybody else, let's do this. And I said, let's all eat together. When I tell you, they must have got to call somebody, no, break that shit up. You cannot have a group of 40, of us together eating without beefing, because we all in the same conditions.
Right.
Why are we going to be each other's enemy and we have the same problem?
Exactly.
We all want betterness. We all want to eat good. We all want to be fine, right? So won't we just help each other get to the goal? Because no one else is going to help us.
No one's going to help us. No one. So back to, give me that. Don't forget my, I was over here. Read that for me.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 33. Be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners.
So young man, young woman, they want to get their life right. And we let them know, when you have evil communication that goes into your conversation, even the things we look at, like right now, that's the Liar Cohen, who I don't like, Liar, but like the music, okay? Young girls, they say, I want to get married. Give me that on marriage. The young girls come in, and when I say young, I'm talking about marriageable age. I ain't talking about little babies. Read that for me real quick.
This is the book of Hebrews chapter 13 and verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. But whoremongers and adulterers God will judge.
So how does God judge whoremongers and adulterers? Through disease, through hatred between the spouses, things like that. But he says marriage is honorable. And in terms of marriage, they say that the black community is the lowest when it comes to marriage. We don't like to settle down. And a lot of it was designed. This music that we listen to, is when I came up, you're taught to be, in Jamaica, they call it a coxman. How many women you get, you good. The more women you get and you don't take care of them, you good.
You think that came from slavery?
Yes, the breeders.
Where the breeders was just sexing, and that's how you felt like a man, because the oppressors controlled everything else. That's all you had as a badge of honor was like, I birthed 50 kids and stuff like that.
Yes, definitely they made us into breeders. Hey, Joe, Ben and I, give me Joel 3, because he mentioned slavery being breeders. And I want y'all to see that is what he just said is in the Bible. Joel chapter 3, read verse 1 to 3.
This is the book of Joel chapter 3 and verse 1. For behold, in those days and in that time when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
So Judah and Jerusalem is our people. He's going to bring us back to our true homeland. Go ahead.
I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
So this is prophecy about World War III about to come. Go ahead.
And will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel.
He's going to plead for our people. Why? Because we've been done wrong. God said, no, I got you. I'm going to plead for your cause. Go ahead.
Whom they have scattered among the nations.
How did they scatter us? Slavery. Sub-Saharan slave trade, transatlantic slave trade, and beyond. Go ahead. To this day in Libya, they're selling us as slaves in Libya. Go ahead.
And parted my land.
They parted the land of Israel between the Palestinians and the Israelis, Caucasians. Go ahead.
And they have cast lots for my people.
Casting lots is how they bid for us. You might cost more than me because you're bigger than me. Okay? He might cost more than you because he's bigger than you. The bigger you are, the more money you cost. Go ahead.
And have given a boy for an harlot.
See that right there? Giving a boy for a harlot? Breeders. They made us into breeders. Go ahead.
And sold a girl for wine, that they might drink.
Sold a girl for wine. That's how they sold the girl for wine, and it was having sex with a lot of our women. Okay? That's what and people are shocked that that's in the Bible, written 3,000 years ago. That's why I said, I didn't write the book. So your argument is not with me. Yeah. If you got a gripe, it's with the creator who prophesied this would happen over 3,000 years ago. So I stress to our people, this is a true book. Everything is prophesied has come to pass about our people, whether you accept it or not, or agree with it or not. It's there, okay? Slavery ain't in the Bible. Like we had a church blitz where we try to sit down with the pastors to bring us all on one accord. Because why are we the only ones teaching this? Pastor, you got the same book I got. Sit down with me. Like what I'm doing with you, sit down with me. Let me show you.
Yeah, give me at least a chance to get a different understanding.
Yeah, you'd be shocked. One pastor. What's the pastor that brought out the guns? Yeah, one pastor had all the churchmen come out with guns on. Oklahoma? Came out with guns on us. Yeah, we were like, yo,
I thought you for peace.
Right,
and
we
justice,
coming with Bibles. Y'all pulling, we ain't for violence.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUICTv. That's right, I said on IUICTv. Download the app today. Shalom.
Is there a way that we can feed it to them, right? And through the action without it feeling like work to them? You know what I mean? Because I think that's what most people shy away from, like we was talking.
Most people shy work. The ones that shy away from work is our people. Like we were looking at a video today. What was the name of that video with the Chinese, the kids in the school? Oh, we were comparing that video we saw with her with the Chinese schools. And their children are disciplined. They make them read. Like they will make their kids watch no more than 2 hours of TV a day, max. Our people, put them in front of BET and do what you want while we go to the club. We have to learn discipline. That comes, like we read in Ephesians 4 about changing the way we think. We really have to do that.
And that's where the freedom is at. I used to think it was in, materialistics and things of that, of making it, right? One day I sat at my house. I was like, oh, snap, I made it. I'm free. I no longer think how I used to think. You know what I mean? I no longer operate on that lower vibration. But I also know that any day that you change your thoughts and deal with your lower self, it's all there for you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Hey, this is that video I was talking. Play that, Jonah. Yep.
Really rough, particularly on women.
Turn
but
it
I
up.
think it helped change the course of the crack epidemic. I don't know what's this opioid thing, man.
But being a
so
crackhead wasn't cool back then. Being
What?
a crackhead wasn't cool. Now they seem like they're making it cool to be drinking lean and syrup and
it's
to
the
be
most
on the
dangerous.
pill.
It's the most
and
dangerous
mollies and-
thing that's facing our society.
Are you
So why sign an artist that would promote that?
Because I already answered that question. You weren't paying attention. She asked me talent or issues, and I said talent. But I have to. I can't give up on people.
Don't you think that's hypocritical though? You're saying the
It's
opioid problem's a problem.
opportunistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got people to feed. I got I got a business to run.
You're gonna make Dame Dash take this clip and call you a culture vulture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, that was it.
Who's Dame
So
Dash?
just you saw
You
the
brought him
stuttering
up?
he did
I don't even
and
know
the
him.
hesitation because what they do, they destroy our people
But
and
the
they
same
get profited
thing,
off.
The same thing they would not allow their children to
Exactly.